So before you go off painting some of these super cute wood coasters, there's some things that you need to know. Hi everyone, I'm Kelsey. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for subscribing if you subscribe, and if you don't subscribe, please consider subscribing. You never know what you're gonna find on this channel. I went scavenger hunting on YouTube to find how you paint these little dudes. They're like $4 at Walmart. I don't know how much they are at Hobby Lobby. And they're super cool little pieces of wood. And all I found were these super satisfying videos of these girls painting this beautiful stuff. Turns out perfect and it's awesome. I would like to tell you that my videos and my channel is one that will bring you satisfying, beautiful artwork. No, actually, most of the time I'm just gonna tell you about my failures. Hopefully that will save you money and time. So you should definitely subscribe to my channel for some mediocre artwork. Here's the deal on this, okay? All these other videos on YouTube are awesome and their artwork is great and it's wonderful. But they don't really talk about priming this surface and actually how do you make your colors vibrant. All right, so there was one video that said that you could actually print onto the wood using your artwork. So all you had to do was print off your artwork using an inkjet printer, that's hard to say. And then what you do is you take your wood, and sorry, this is again another fail. So anyway, so you put Mod Podge on the wood, and then you put the artwork face down, and then you Mod Podge it again. You wait 24 hours, and then you kind of do this number to get all the paper off. And it's supposed to look super pretty. So this is what I ended up with. Can you see this? Super grainy. You can still see the edges, and it looks like just straight trash. So then I was like, okay, there are people on YouTube that have been just painting these things and they turn out really pretty, and so maybe I will just paint them. So here is what happened. So last night I was like, I'm just gonna straight up paint on this here wood and see what happens. I didn't prime it, I didn't sand it, I didn't do anything, and it turned out a catastrophe, per usual. Can you see this? Yeah, I did. I put some glitter on it to maybe like make it a little tiny bit better, and it made it worse. The blue turned out kind of good, I reckon. One video said to sketch your artwork with your pencil and then paint it. Well, that's all good and great. But if you use something like yellow, all you can see is the yellow and then some gray where your pencil was. So how's that supposed to work? So the yellow also is a way more vibrant yellow than this, and the brown is even more vibrant. So this was a catastrophe because it kept just like absorbing into the wood. I mean, it's shiny, but like still sucks. So then I was like, well, what if I just use the blue as a primer of sorts, and then I'll just put glitter on it. Ow! Dude, these things will give you splinters. I can't even see it too. My body's just gonna have to reject it. I didn't give up. Perseverance is key here. I just made a video on gesso. Let's try some gesso. Because the bottle of gesso said you could put gesso on anything, including wood, and it would prime the surface, it would make it super smooth, so that way your colors would be vibrant because it wouldn't absorb into the wood, and it would be a super nice process, and it would be great, and you could sell it and all this stuff, and people on Etsy would love you. So the bottle didn't say all of that, but I just kind of assumed that was implied. I put a layer of gesso, and unfortunately, one layer, it still felt super rough. So then maybe I'll put another one. It still felt rough. My dream is probably over, making coasters. But then I thought, I just put white paint on it. Bam. This actually turned out really pretty. So then I was like, wow, I actually have hope here. I put 2 layers of gesso, and then I put 1 layer of white paint. So I just sealed it with Mod Podge, called it a day. I wonder if I could put glitter on it. No more glitter, no more glitter. So then I made this one. This one turned out beautiful. After 40,000 times of trying to make this work and a splinter, I was able to get this. I put 2 coats of white paint, and then on the back, this is 2 coats of white, and then I use a calligraphy pen. And the calligraphy pen actually worked very well on this. So I don't know if it would work well just on the wood, but I know that on a layer of white paint, it works really well, and there's not that spidery, you know, when you have too much ink and it just like spiders out. The calligraphy pens that I get are Tombow pens, and they come 2 in a pack. I think they're $8 at Hobby Lobby. So, okay, so here's the deal. We still have an issue though, don't we? We want that look of the wood grain. So I thought, okay, I don't know, I give up. And then I went and I ate a sandwich. And then after I ate a sandwich, it dawned on me, what if you didn't use paint? What if you could use something else? So then I thought, ooh, Prismacolor markers. Ugh. I didn't crack this time, that was good. I got this hand lettering kit from Dirt Cheap. I actually, when I got them, had no clue what to do with them because the markers were so tiny. I was like, dude, who needs tiny markers like this? Like, this is stupid. Don't be so quick to call things worthless, because this is actually exactly what I needed so that I could draw on my wood grain and it doesn't create that spider gross effect, and it was actually very vibrant. Bam! Here's the deal with this. I gessoed this once and I let it dry for, oh shoot. I was supposed to let it dry for like 24 hours. I let it dry for like 40 minutes. Well, okay, now we know that you can let it dry for 40 minutes and it's still fine. And then I used this guy to outline. My ear itches. My ears have been itching lately. I understand it. I'll itch it like once and then all of a sudden it'll go on an itching spree. I guess people have been talking about me. I hope so. Maybe they'll watch my videos. I used this guy to color it in. I didn't have any streaking. I had nothing. And it turned out really cute. If you're wanting to do something black on the wood grain, I would just use markers. So just to let you know, I did not use any fancy paint. I used just Liquitex paint. For my channel, I'm not going to recommend that you go out and you buy like $30 bottles of paint. The white is folk art, and that's like $1. So yeah, so this could actually be really, really cheap. And all you really need to do is just make sure that you prime it with your white paint. And then if you want to do the wood grain, just use markers. And by the way, does anyone want to buy these off of me? I mean, I mean, they're a disgrace to me, honestly. I wouldn't even put my drinks on these coasters. It just doesn't get any worse than this, does it? At least it's shiny. I hope that helped you guys. Like, subscribe, comment. Don't like, don't subscribe, don't comment. Be true to yourself. Later.